This is the Excellent Sports Adventure, brought to you by Lycom.
Back in the playoffs, baby. You know, I like Charlie Montoyo, but when he was fired, the Jays were 46-42. Since John Schneider took over, well, they won almost twice as many games as they've lost. The offense has been ridiculously good. The pitching has been stellar. Alek Manoah was named Pitcher of the Month for September. They've clinched a playoff spot. They're getting ready to host the wild card series with the Mariners. An eventful week that included Aaron Judge hitting his record-setting home run here, surrendered by Tim Meza.
I feel like we've been attacking him away pretty much a lot of the time, or trying to get away and trying to expand from there. And yeah, just wanted to attack him with sinkers. Wanted to challenge him. Wanted to try to get the ball on the ground, especially with a runner on first. And now he put together a pretty good at bat. Probably made the one mistake, and he took advantage. So kudos to him. Congratulations to him. Yeah, just left one too many pitches over the plate to a really good hitter.
That he is. By the way, for the guy who had a chance to catch that homer, dude, you dropped the ball. Seriously. Well, the Argos pride themselves on being a great defensive team, but they were definitely schooled on D against a fired-up Stampeders club in Calgary. Just a few days after signing a contract extension, Jake Meyer gets the Stamps rolling, finds Reggie Begelton, who fights his way in for 6. After putting 45 points up against Ottawa last week, the club, Bethel Thompson, couldn't get anything going on this one. Picked off twice. This one by Cameron Judge, the ex-Argo, an 81-yard pick 6. Calgary rumps 29-2. The Boatmen also lost linebacker Whit McManus and rush end Shane Ray to injuries. Those are tough guys to replace, folks. Don't look now, but here come the Alouettes. Trevor Harris lays up a lovely ball for Eugene Lewis, who's got himself a touchdown. Elks up by 1 late, looking assaulted away, but Taylor Cornelius' pass is tipped by Adarius Pickett, intercepted by Tyrese Beverett. Beverett will take this all the way, 100 yards to the house. The Owls win for the 6th time in 7 games, 25-18. They're 2 points behind the Argos. The Elks lose their 15th straight home game. That is a CFL record. Drastic times for the Ottawa Redblacks, calling for drastic measures, I guess. They sacked head coach Paul LaPolice after a couple terrible losses. They're 6-22 since the pandemic started and will miss the playoffs this season. Oh, Maple Leafs are getting ready for their season opener against Montreal, October 12th in Montreal. Nick Robertson is looking to earn a top 6 spot in the lineup. Looking good so far. Takes the feed in the high slot, and he wires it. Then it's Robertson again. Regains control in the zone. Snaps home his second of the night. Nick the Stick has rebounded nicely from that last injury. Willie Nylander is looking good. At least enjoying a solid preseason so far. Well, the Raptors opened their preseason slate in Edmonton against the Utah Jazz. In Edmonton, where Edmonton native Matt Kallio recently became the NBA's first full-time international official. Raps forced a turnover. Here's another Canadian. Toronto's Delano Banton is going to convert. He had 9 points. Chris Boucher, another Canadian, had 11 points and 10 boards. The Raps held Utah to 32 points in the second half on their way to a 114-82 romp. Let's hear it from Mackenzie Hughes, the 31-year-old from Dundas, Ontario, knocked off Austrian Sepp Straka in a 2-hole playoff to capture the Sanderson Farms Championship. It was Mac's second PGA Tour win, first in 6 years. I got a chance to play with this guy a few years back. He's terrific in every aspect. Denis Shapovalov came oh so close to capturing the Korean Open. The 23-year-old from Toronto made it all the way to the final before a 6-4, 7-6 loss to Japan's Yoshihito Nishioka. Great tournament by the Canadian. Some scintillating golf shots were produced at the Captain's Cup at Windance, but despite personal victory, it was a disappointing team loss.
God damn it.
4! Captain's Cup.
Swing.
Team Agnew versus Team Turnbull. There's John Modesta with a shot that rolls up onto the green. He'll be very happy with that. Putting for birdie. Too close to call. Look at that. That team gets steak. This team, it's wieners and beans. What the hell? That's just not fair. It's just not fair.
Yes, and that pudding cup did not stack up well against the chocolate cheesecake that Team Agnew got to eat.
Today's environmental tip: keep your drinks in reusable containers. Instead of buying individually packaged drinks, consider buying a bulk container for your favorite beverage. And buy a reusable bottle. Not only will this help the environment, but it will also help you save money.
Rycom, passionate people who turn complicated business problems into simplified technology solutions for public and private sector real estate, properties, portfolios, and enterprise customers. Optimize and future-proof smart buildings from the ground up. The latest in fault locating, base building network design, managed services, cybersecurity, data analytics. Our fault detection will support all smart strategies, define projected outcomes for capital planning, and reduce environmental impact. Rycom, smart protection solutions. At Rycom, we're building a path to a smart and environmentally friendly future.